Hey, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, I'm Megan. As entrepreneurs, creating a brand can be super challenging at first. I speak to a lot of entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, and they're just not sure where to start. Is the logo most important? Is the brand colors? Is the pricing sheet? Is your website? Is your social media content? The list kind of goes on and on of where to start, and eventually a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs get too caught up in the details that they never actually begin. We all want to create and build a strong personal brand so that we can have impact and achieve the goals that we set out for our business. So in this video, I'm going to talk all about personal branding and how important your personal brand is to having a successful business. Before we get started, don't forget to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm also going to leave a link in the description for a printable business planner to help you get organized no matter whether you're starting a business or just trying to grow the business you already have. So I was watching a video recently and it said, you don't have to be original, but you have to be authentic. And it's kind of stuck with me ever since. So for instance, I focus my brand on helping entrepreneurs and Canva tutorials, which ends up helping entrepreneurs. I'm definitely not the first person to do either of these. And that alone can scare a lot of people out of pursuing their dreams instead of seeing that there's room to do the same type of things, make it your own. You're not copying off of anybody. You're creating your own content, your own branding. Building a personal brand can be really hard and confusing at first, not knowing where to start, what's important, why is it so important, and then how your personal brand differs from you. So I'm going to give 7 examples of things to easily build your personal brand and make sure you set your brand apart from any other brands that are in your industry. So why is your personal brand the key to success? Your personal brand will be the one thing that sets you apart from any other business. I want to dive into a few examples of easy things that you can do to build your personal brand. First thing, a motto or catchphrase. So if you watch YouTube and a lot of different content creators, there are always a few that have really nailed this. Whether it's a 3-word intro that starts off every one of their videos or a hashtag that they use. Finding the catchy phrase can really have a huge impact on your audience. One of my favorite content creators starts every video off with "Hey, howdy, hey." It's a catchy phrase. Every time I hear "hey" or "hey, howdy," anywhere else, I initially think of her. Now, you also need to know that your catchphrase or motto has to fit you. I would sound crazy saying "hey, howdy, hey" before all of my videos because it's not something I normally say and it would come off very awkward. So number 2, know yourself before picking an audience. This is probably the most important part of your personal brand. Your personal brand is you. You aren't trying to watch other content creators and do exactly what they're doing just because you see that they are already successful. They are successful because they're authentic. So figure out who you are and what drives you, and that's how you build your personal brand. I absolutely love helping entrepreneurs. And for a long time, I've just done it for free. I wasn't charging, I just enjoyed it. It was a passion of mine. I love showing people that there's more to life than just a 9-to-5. Showing people, especially women, all the benefits of being an entrepreneur. Also, the great thing about knowing yourself first before you choose an audience, everything comes off authentic. It doesn't feel like work. It's the videos that you're making or the digital products that you're making or whatever you're using for your business. Everything comes easily. It's not like, man, I got to get up and do this. You actually get up wanting to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of work and some days you're not going to feel like doing it. But for the most part, I thoroughly enjoy what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And I don't see anything really changing as far as me going back to a job, me going back to anything else because I'm truly falling in love with everything that I'm doing. Branding colors. This is something that I had to learn as I started to kind of get more involved in the businesses. I didn't understand the importance of having branding colors, but choosing the right branding colors can have an effect on someone's mood. So if you're choosing, I usually say choose a palette of maybe like 5 to 6 colors, 4 to 6 colors, and know the mood that you're trying to put on to people. Know that what your content is trying to bring out at people. So choosing the right color palette is going to set the tone for your brand. And if you're like me and I'm kind of more of like laid back and calm and soft spoken, it would be crazy for me to pick bright, flashy colors because it's not going to fit my tone, my personality, how I express myself. And it would just kind of conflict and I feel like it would confuse people on who and what your brand really is. All right, brand fonts. So you can choose 2 to 3 fonts. You're going to want to choose fonts that look well together, because if you're doing heading, subheading, they're going to be on the same, whether it's social media content, whether it's your website. You need them to kind of all flow into each other so it doesn't look awkward when the 2 fonts are seen together. So I have 2 fonts that I use together. I use the same fonts on my social media, on my YouTube thumbnails, on any marketing materials, on any printed flyers, and that way people can associate my brand with those fonts. So when they see the fonts that I choose, even if it's not from me, it may still bring that same feeling or the same reaction, like, oh yeah, that's Megan, I am Megan Ewing, and it'll bring them back to basically thinking about me when they may not be watching my content or searching through my content. Also, choose fonts that go with your brand personality. So I'm not going to choose this big, bold font when that's not my personality. There's a lot of, like, if you think of some motivational speakers, a lot of them are very strong, very in your face. They're going to pick a bolder font. They're going to pick something that really captures that. I look very silly picking a big, bold font when I am much more soft-spoken. Also, if you're trying to build like a very serious professional brand, you don't want fun, casual fonts. All right, logo. So your logo is like the quick snapshot of your brand. You want to incorporate your brand colors, your brand fonts, since your logo is what people are going to see the most. Logos don't have to be super fancy, super detailed. They just need to capture exactly what you want the world to see your brand as. And if you don't already have a logo, go ahead, click the link below, or just go under the folders and you'll see a video on creating a logo for free in Canva. So that way you can get started already, get your logo made, have fun with it, and then you can incorporate your colors right off the bat. All right, your brand personality. Your brand personality gives your audience a feel for you and your brand. It lets them know if you're the right person for them, or is there someone that communicates to them better. No matter what your audience is, you may say the same thing as someone else. They may have a bolder, more upfront, more in your face kind of delivery, and that may attract the same people that you feel like should follow your brand. That's okay. You want to attract the people who are attracted to your brand personality. The brand personality is captured by all the things above: your logo, your brand fonts, your brand colors. So for example, I am, like I said, somewhat quiet person, soft-spoken, pretty calm. So it would have been a horrible idea for me to use bright, flashy red, yellows, bright blues in my text and my brand, my logo, because it just wouldn't fit me. There are going to be some people who relate to the big, bold, and flashy better, but that's not the audience that I would attract, nor do I want to give them that false sense that that's my personality. And I would definitely be doing a disservice to them portraying the bright, bold colors if that's not the delivery that I plan to give. All right, professional pictures. Professional pictures are important on a ton of different levels. First, pictures allow people to connect with you. It reminds them that you're a person. They see you. They can see you showing your personality through the pictures. Especially if you're a coach or a content creator, your audience wants to feel like they know you. If you have a website or you intend on getting a website, I would say definitely have at least one branding / headshot photo session so your audience sees how professional you are. If your website is full of selfies and just kind of like unprofessional pictures, then it's really going to show, and it's really going to deter people who could be in your audience. Another huge reason for a professional photo shoot is the shoot itself. Whenever I have a branding shoot, it gives me this wave of confidence. I know I'm a professional. I know I'm serious. I know I'm going to take over the world. I feel like $1 million. And side note, I hate taking pictures. I'm getting more used to it. But before, probably about 2 years ago, I had very few pictures of me because it just wasn't something I liked. I was very judgmental myself, very kind of picky with things. So I didn't want the photo shoots. But now that I've had the photo shoots, it really changes my perception. I have fun with it. I feel great about my pictures. I feel great during the shoot. So you find a professional that fits you, that works with you, that makes you feel that way and makes you feel comfortable. A big thing with professional photo shoots or any photo shoots is the outfits. Find an outfit that you're comfortable in, but that isn't kind of your usual gym attire, your sweatpants. You don't want to find this maybe like this tight, skin tight dress and shoes that you can't even walk in, and then you wonder why all your pictures look awkward. I don't wear heels. So I would never wear heels in a branding shoot because I want to show the comfort of it. So you can find a way to show your personality through the shoot, but also be comfortable and also look professional. And you'd be amazed at the confidence you leave the shoot with. And then once you get the pictures, how excited you are about how they come out. The professional pictures will show your confidence, and it's also going to demand the respect that you deserve as an entrepreneur. I'm going to leave a website in the description for my branding shoot photographer. It's the only photographer that I've used for any of my shoots. And that way, if you're in the Maryland area, feel free to check him out, and then also mention this video, and I promise you will get a little discount for mentioning me. All right, so don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Check out the description for the links to the branding photographer and also the printable business planner. You should feel much more confident building your personal brand now, and you may have even realized you've done one or two of these things already. Take the time to really plan out the feelings you want your brand to show to your audience, and then start getting to work. If you're having trouble with fonts, colors, and logos, check out some of my Canva tutorials, and that'll definitely give you a head start on building your personal brand. Make sure you comment below what your first step in building your personal brand is going to be, and I will see you guys in the next video.